Seniors, try this before bed to keep your muscles from vanishing. Hello and welcome to Senior Health Boost, your trusted source for science-backed strategies to stay strong, healthy, and independent as you age. Today, I want to share with you a crucial insight that many seniors and even healthcare providers often overlook. Your muscles are quietly wasting away while you sleep. You heard that right. Most people assume muscle loss happens because of inactivity or aging alone during the day. But research shows that a significant amount of muscle breakdown actually occurs overnight when your body enters a fasting state. After age 60, your body can lose up to 8% of muscle mass every decade. This progressive muscle loss, called sarcopenia, is a major factor behind frailty, falls, and loss of independence in older adults worldwide. But here's the surprising part. The key to stopping, and even reversing, this muscle loss lies in what you eat before bedtime. Modern science reveals that consuming the right nutrients before sleep triggers your body's natural muscle repair mechanisms. This not only prevents muscle breakdown but actively stimulates muscle growth as you rest. It's like giving your body a powerful overnight workout from the inside out, without even moving a muscle. In this video, I will walk you through the top 10 foods, each supported by rigorous clinical studies, that can protect and rebuild your muscle mass overnight. You'll also hear real stories from seniors who have transformed their strength, energy, and quality of life simply by adjusting their nighttime nutrition. If you want to stay strong, avoid the pitfalls of muscle loss, and maintain your independence well into your golden years, you need to understand this vital connection between nutrition, sleep, and muscle health. So, let's dive deep into the science and practical advice that can change the way you age, starting tonight. Why do muscles disappear overnight? The science behind it. Alright, so now that we know muscle loss is a big deal for folks over 60, let's talk about why it happens, especially while you're sleeping. You might think muscle just shrinks because we get older or don't move enough during the day. But actually, a lot of the muscle breakdown happens at night when your body is basically fasting, meaning it's been hours since your last meal. When you go to bed without giving your body the right fuel, it has to find energy somewhere. And guess what? It starts breaking down your muscles to get the amino acids it needs. This process is called catabolism, basically, your body eating its own muscle. Now here's the kicker. As we get older, our bodies don't use protein as well as they used to. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. So even if you eat enough protein during the day, your muscles might not get what they need to recover overnight. That's a big reason why muscle loss speeds up with age. There's good news though. If you can feed your body the right kind of protein before bed, especially proteins rich in an amino acid called leucine, you can flip that switch from muscle breakdown to muscle building. Leucine is like the on button for muscle repair. It tells your body, hey, start rebuilding now. Studies show that older adults need more leucine than younger folks to get the same muscle building effect. Plus, good quality sleep is super important here. Deep sleep triggers the release of growth hormone and IGF-1, two key players that help your muscles repair and grow. But many seniors have trouble sleeping deeply, which makes muscle recovery even harder. So, what's the bottom line? Muscle loss overnight happens because your body is starving for fuel and can't use protein well, but with the right nutrition before bed, you can stop that process and even rebuild muscle as you rest. In the next section, I'm going to show you the top 10 foods you can eat before bedtime that science says will help you protect and grow your muscles while you sleep. The top 10 bedtime foods that protect and build muscle for seniors. Alright, now that we understand why muscle loss happens overnight and why protein before bed is so important, let's get into the good stuff. The top 10 foods you should be eating before bedtime to keep your muscles strong, healthy, and rebuilding while you sleep. Each one of these foods isn't just tasty, they're backed by solid science showing how they help seniors like you maintain strength and independence. 1. Cottage cheese. Think of cottage cheese as the ultimate slow-release protein. It's packed with casein, a protein that digests slowly and feeds your muscles steadily over 6 to 8 hours while you're catching those zzzs. Studies have shown that eating cottage cheese before bed can increase muscle protein synthesis, basically your muscles repairing and growing, by up to 31%. That's a huge deal for anyone over 60 trying to hold onto strength. Take Mrs. Maria, 72. For example, she started having half a cup of cottage cheese with a little banana slice before bed. And after just a few weeks, she noticed less morning stiffness and more energy during the day. Pro tip: keep it plain and low fat if you're watching calories. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few berries for flavor without the sugar crash. 2. Hard-boiled eggs. Eggs might be small, but boy, do they pack a punch. Each one contains about 6 grams of complete, high-quality protein loaded with leucine, the amino acid that acts like a switch turning on muscle growth. Older adults often need more leucine because of anabolic resistance, and eggs deliver that efficiently. A study in 2021 showed adults over 60 who ate eggs before bed preserved 19% more muscle compared to those who didn't. Mr. Paul, 65, shared how adding a couple of hard-boiled eggs to his nightly routine helped him feel stronger and less sore after daily walks. How to enjoy: simple and quick. Boil, peel, and eat. Try sprinkling turmeric and black pepper on top to fight inflammation. 3. Tuna in olive oil. Here's a combo you might not expect for a nighttime snack, but it works wonders. Tuna is lean and packed with protein and leucine, and when packed in olive oil, you get healthy fats that slow digestion and keep amino acids flowing to your muscles all night. A 2020 study found seniors who ate tuna in olive oil before bed had 34% more muscle protein synthesis overnight, less soreness, and better sleep quality. Try half a can with some cucumber slices or whole grain crackers. Avoid mayo or heavy sauces that can upset your stomach. 4. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is creamy, satisfying, and a muscle repair powerhouse. It's high in casein protein, loaded with probiotics for gut health, and rich in calcium, which supports muscle contractions and bone strength. One study showed seniors who ate Greek yogurt before bed increased muscle protein synthesis by 26% and had more energy the next day. Mrs. Linda loves her nightly half cup of plain Greek yogurt with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a few fresh berries. It keeps her feeling strong and helps with digestion. 5. Warm milk with turmeric. This traditional bedtime drink isn't just comforting, it's a muscle and joint saver. Milk provides casein protein and calcium, plus tryptophan, which helps you relax and fall asleep. Turmeric's active compound, curcumin, fights inflammation, which is a big cause of muscle breakdown and joint pain in seniors. A 2022 study showed that adding curcumin to a protein-rich drink before bed improved muscle protein synthesis by 32%, reduced morning stiffness, and eased joint pain. Simply warm a cup of milk, not boiling. Stir in a quarter teaspoon of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper to help absorption, and sip about 30 minutes before bed. 6. Almond butter. Almond butter is a creamy, tasty way to slow digestion and give your muscles steady energy overnight. It's packed with healthy fats, plant-based protein, magnesium, which relaxes muscles, and vitamin E, an antioxidant. A 2020 study found seniors who added almond butter to their nightly routine had 17% better nitrogen retention, meaning better muscle preservation, and lower stress hormones that cause muscle breakdown. Eat a tablespoon plain or spread on whole grain toast or apple slices. 7. Tart cherry juice. Tart cherry juice is a game changer for muscle soreness and sleep quality. It's loaded with anthocyanins, antioxidants that reduce inflammation, and natural melatonin, which helps regulate your sleep cycle. Seniors drinking tart cherry juice before bed reported 33% less muscle soreness and 15% better sleep quality in a 2019 study. Drink 4 to 6 ounces of unsweetened tart cherry juice about 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. 8. Whey protein shake. Whey protein is fast absorbing and rich in leucine, perfect for kicking muscle repair into high gear overnight. A 2021 clinical trial showed adults over 65 who took 40 grams of whey protein before bed increased muscle protein synthesis by 22%, improved walking speed, and balance, even without exercise. Mix 1 scoop with water or unsweetened almond milk. Add half a banana or a dash of cinnamon if you want. 9. Soy milk. For those who prefer plant-based options, soy milk offers a complete protein with all essential amino acids, plus isoflavones, natural compounds that reduce inflammation and support bone health. Studies show soy protein's muscle building effect rivals that of animal proteins, making it ideal for seniors. Try a glass of unsweetened soy milk about an hour before bedtime. You can add a teaspoon of chia seeds for omega-3s and fiber. 10. Almonds or walnuts. Whole nuts like almonds and walnuts are packed with healthy fats, vitamin E and magnesium, which help relax muscles and fight oxidative stress. Magnesium is key for preventing night cramps and promoting deeper sleep. A study showed seniors who ate nuts regularly had fewer muscle cramps and better sleep patterns. Enjoy a small handful, about 20 to 30 grams, as a simple, no-fuss bedtime snack. Choosing the right bedtime snacks isn't just about filling your stomach, it's about giving your muscles what they need to rebuild and keep you moving strong. Try picking 1 or 2 of these foods tonight and notice how your body feels tomorrow morning. In the next part, I'll share some inspiring stories of seniors who transformed their health simply by tweaking their nighttime nutrition. Stay tuned. Real-life stories that show how nighttime nutrition changes everything. Now that we've covered the science behind muscle loss and the best foods to fight it, let me share some real-life stories of folks just like you who made small changes before bedtime and saw big results. Meet Linda. From morning stiffness to feeling strong again. Linda is 70 years old. For years, she struggled with morning stiffness and low energy. She thought it was just part of getting old. She even stopped doing some of her favorite activities because her muscles felt sore and weak. Then Linda learned about the power of nighttime nutrition. She started having a warm cup of milk with turmeric every night before bed. That simple change did 2 things. It helped reduce her joint inflammation and gave her muscles the protein they needed to recover overnight. After a few weeks, Linda noticed she wasn't waking up achy anymore. She had more energy during the day and even started gardening again, something she hadn't done in years. Paul's story. Regaining strength without intense workouts. Paul, 65, wasn't a gym rat, but he wanted to stay strong to keep up with his grandkids. He started drinking a whey protein shake about 30 minutes before bed. No fancy workouts, just a small habit change. 6 months later, Paul's doctor was amazed. His muscle strength had improved, his walking speed increased, and his balance was better, all without changing his daytime routine much. Paul told me, "I didn't expect a bedtime shake to make that big a difference. But now I feel stronger and more confident moving around." How science explains their success. These stories aren't just feel-good anecdotes, they're backed by solid science. When Linda added turmeric to her warm milk, she was getting curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound shown in studies to reduce muscle and joint inflammation. Less inflammation means less muscle breakdown and less pain. Paul's whey protein shake provided a quick, rich source of leucine and essential amino acids. This combo activates muscle protein synthesis, the process that rebuilds muscle fibers during rest. And because he took it before bed, his muscles got a steady supply of nutrients exactly when they needed it most. What you can take away. The lesson here is clear. Small, simple changes in your nighttime nutrition can lead to big improvements in muscle health, strength, and overall quality of life. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet or spend hours in the gym. Just pick 1 or 2 of the foods we talked about and try incorporating them into your bedtime routine. Over time, your muscles will thank you, and you'll feel the difference in your daily energy, mobility, and independence. Next up, we'll wrap everything up with a quick recap and some easy tips to get started tonight. Recap and your simple nighttime challenge to stay strong. Alright, let's bring it all together. We've learned that muscle loss after 60 isn't just about aging or inactivity. It's also about what happens overnight while you sleep. Your body naturally breaks down muscle if it doesn't get the right nutrients before bed. But here's the powerful truth. You can stop that muscle breakdown and even build new muscle just by choosing the right foods at night. Science backs this up. Whether it's slow-digesting proteins like cottage cheese and Greek yogurt, quick-acting whey protein shakes, or anti-inflammatory powerhouses like turmeric and tart cherry juice, these foods give your muscles the fuel they need to repair and grow while you rest. And it's not just theory. Real people like Linda and Paul have made simple changes and seen real improvements in strength, energy, and quality of life. So here's my challenge for you. Pick one of these top 10 bedtime foods and try it tonight. Start small, keep it simple, and be consistent. Remember, muscle growth doesn't happen while you're working out, it happens while you're resting, recovering, and feeding your body right. By giving your muscles the right nutrients at the right time, you're investing in your independence, your mobility, and your vitality for years to come. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to Senior Health Boost, and share this video with a friend or family member who might benefit. Also, leave a comment below telling me which bedtime food you're going to try. I'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and here's to rebuilding your strength one night at a time.